Good morning, student. I am Dr. Sarika Panwar, Assistant Professor in Department of ENTC. Today we will discuss the introduction to information theory. We know that Shannon is the father of digital communication, and the roots of modern digital communication stem from the groundbreaking paper of Shannon published in 1948, and the title of the paper was A Mathematical Theory of Communication. From digital communication, we know that basic model of digital communication where there is some information source and the information from the information source is transmitted to the digital communication. But this information source generates the messages in the form of symbols. Those messages are coded first. Encoder codes the message in the sequence of zeros and one, and then it is transmitted on communication channel. But the communication channel can have a noise or distortion, and after receiving the data from the communication channel, it is first decoded and then it is given to the destination. So as we can see in this diagram that there can be the noise or distortion on the communication channel, and because of that we may get the distortions in the output at the receiver side, and that may be the unreliable communication. So Shannon wants to find a way for reliably transmitting the data throughout the channel at maximal possible rate. That is very important. So he thought about this problem for a while, and later he found a solution and he published the paper in 1948. In his 1948 paper, he built a rich theory to the problem of reliable communication, and that we call the Shannon's theory or information theory. What is Shannon's vision? This is the Shannon's vision. Before encoding the data directly from the information source, two types of coding are done. First, the source coding is done and then the channel coding is done. Once source coding and channel coding are done, then only the data is sent on the communication channel, and that is done for the reliable communication. For example, there are various examples we can see. Disk storage is one of the example where we do the encoding, source coding and channel coding. So data, it is first converted into the zip form and then cyclic redundancy code is added. Here the zip coding is the source coding where we do the data compression, zipping and unzipping, that is source encoding and decoding. Then data decompression is done by using the source decoding. Then we add the cyclic redundancy code, that is the part of channel encoding. And we verify the CRC code, that is part of the channel decoding, that is nothing but the error correction. Similarly in VCD and DVD, we use the MPEG encoder and Reed-Solomon code for source coding and channel coding. In cellular phone also, we do the speech encoding and convolutional codes are added as a part of channel coding. There is a WLAN example, wireless LAN, that is IEEE 802.11 protocol, where also the data is compressed by using the zip protocol, that which is the part of source encoding. Then convolutional codes are added as a part of channel encoding. So the original Shannon's theory, which is published in 1948, contains the measurement of information. So for source encoding and channel encoding, we have to measure the information. Then once the information is measured, source coding is done and then channel coding is done. So the Shannon's first question is how to measure the information in terms of bit. That is really a very big question. How to measure the information in terms of bit. So as we know that the information can be in the form of audio, speech signal, it can be in the form of images. Okay, so any type of information can be there. So how to measure that information in terms of bit, that was the biggest problem for the Shannon, and that problem is solved by using the entropy function. So using the probability theory, Shannon showed that there is only one way to measure the information in terms of number of bits, and that is the entropy function. We will discuss entropy function in detail in next lecture. So the purpose of communication system, we know that it is to carry the information bearing baseband signal from one place to another over a communication channel. So information theory is concerned with the fundamental limits of communication. It is also concerned with the ultimate limit to data compression and ultimate limit of reliable communication over a noisy channel. You will come across two very important terms in information theory, and that is the binary source and binary symmetric channel. What is binary source? A binary source is a device that generates one of the two possible symbols 0 and 1 at a given rate r measured in symbols per second. Binary symmetric channel. It is the channel on which only symbol per unit time is transmitted. However, it is not reliable and it is characterized by error probability, and if it is a binary symmetric channel, it can carry only two types of symbol, either 0 or 1. So the error probability will be between 0 to 1 by 2. In information theory, what we try to analyze the communication between a transmitter and receiver through an unreliable channel, because we know that on communication channel there can be noise, there can be distortions which will be added into the signal, and because of that it may be unreliable communication, it may be unreliable channel. Okay, so in information theory we try to analyze the communication between a transmitter and receiver through an unreliable channel. The source information measure, the channel capacity measure, and the coding are all related by one of the Shannon's theorem, that is the channel coding theorem. So what is channel coding theorem? If the information rate of a given source does not exceed the capacity of a given channel, then there exists a coding technique that makes possible transmission through this unreliable channel with an arbitrarily low error rate. Okay, so our main aim is to transmit the data through the unreliable channel with arbitrarily low error rate. But when it can be possible, when that coding technique will exist, if the information rate of a given source, the rate at which the information is generated, that is the information rate of a given information source, if it does not exceed the capacity of a given channel, then only channel coding theorem will exist. So this is the block diagram of for the binary symmetric channel, where the information source will generate the information, then it will be coded, that is the source encoding, then that encoded information will be sent for the channel encoding, and then it will be modulated to transmit over the channel. But we need to remember that this is a binary symmetric channel which is unreliable It transmits the data in the form of zeros and one only. Information of an event depends only on its probability of occurrence and is not dependent on its content. We will discuss this theory in detail in our next video. The randomness of happening of an event and the probability of its prediction as news is known as information. The message associated with the least likelihood, that is the least probability of event, contains the maximum information. Thank you, students.